This is a 1968 Chevy, half-ton. Beautiful restoration done back in 2012, 2013. It was done in a chocolate brown metallic. The previous owner had stated that this was originally a gold and white truck. It was an anniversary model that came out with the original 396, but it's got a completely rebuilt 350 in it now. Comes equipped with power steering, power front disc brakes, and the brakes are all completely redone. Chrome valve covers, chrome air breather, and it does have a 4-barrel in it. So great running 350. Previous owner had stated that the motor was also completely overhauled back approximately a few thousand miles ago, back in 2012, 2013. The interior was redone, the exterior was redone. It's got a 308 posi in the rear, and the rear end was completely rebuilt, along with the brakes, new dual exhaust and everything. So just a great turnkey 1968 Chevy half-ton pickup. If we look at the gap along this fender to hood, it's in beautiful shape from front to back. It really lines up nicely across the hood. The paint on the hood is great. It's got a gorgeous shine on it. Nice gap here along the driver's side as well. It's a little bit wider in the front than it is in the back, but it's not touching anywhere, and it fits nice and flush. Front bumper is really in good shape. It's got a couple little scratches and stuff in it. You can just see here, there's a couple there and some here, but you stand back 5 foot, it's a very presentable original bumper. As far as the white was all painted on the grill area. New emblem and new chrome, it looks like, at the time of restoration. That all looks really nice. The headlight rings area is all original. It's tarnished a little bit, but very presentable. I've went all the way around this truck the other day and I did not see a blister anywhere. We'll double check it here, but very clean turnkey truck. We look here at the front fender on the passenger side. I don't see any scratches, any chips. I don't see no blisters there. Does have new tires on it. They do have raised white letters on the inside. Brand new rims as well. No blisters anywhere in the rocker panel. Cab corner is really nice on it. If you go ahead, you can just kind of see here. The bottom of that cab corner is excellent. In front of the rear wheel, there's no blisters down low there. So a little paint, I don't know if that's just something on there that needs to be buffed out, just a little blemish right there. I think that'll be buffed out on it. As far as the rear fender well there behind the rear wheels, no blisters, it's nice and straight. Dual exhaust comes out really nice out the back and sounds healthy. The tailgate is excellent from side to side. I don't see any dings or dents in that. As far as our inside of the tailgate and inside of the box is all painted body color as well. The bed floor itself is painted black with a rubber mat. There's a few little dings, stuff like that in these fender well areas, but really looks presentable with the body color paint on it. It does have a big back window in it. As far as the two-tone paint, looks good. I'd classify this as a really nice looking driver quality paint job. Door handles original. We go ahead over here, we open the corner of the doors. Bottom of the doors and stuff all looks good on it. Rubbers were replaced at the time of the repaint. They did a nice job where they broke up the two-tone paint here. Like I said, not a show winner truck, but just it's a beautiful driver that you can take to any of your local shows and not be embarrassed about it by any means. It's got new rubber mat was all done, brand new seat cover, and it appears to me to be a correct seat cover. Very nice. New padding and stuff was installed, it seems like, when they did the seat cover. Headliner area, on by the dome light, everything was painted body color. Dash, they did a really nice job on it. Dash pad is in excellent shape. sorry about that. As far as the driver's side goes, no blisters in the rear quarter. The box side on it is just excellent. I don't see any big waves, any dimples, nothing like that on that box side. In front of the rear wheel is excellent. Again, matching tires all the way around. They're like new. Cab corner on the driver's side, just like on the passenger side on the bottom. It's excellent. If you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, you'll see just how nice this truck is underneath also. I mean, the bottom side's all painted beautifully and really clean. Front fender over here on the driver's side, it's in great shape. There's no blisters anywhere that I can see. As we come down here at the bottom, it's all nice and clean. Check out the door gap from top to bottom. It's nice and even. So we open the inside of the door panels and armrests are nice. They do have speakers in the doors. Heater works on it. Carries great oil pressure. It's been sitting here warmed up for a while and it's still over here on the 3/4 mark on the oil pressure. Temperature gauge works. Amp gauge works as well. It's got 42,216 miles on the odometer. Gas gauge works. Wipers work. Does have a JVC CD player. That's working as well. One thing with the radio, guys, I don't know if it's the antenna or what, but we're just not, I'm sure the CD player works and we got sound, but we have no antenna coming in on it. So I don't know if that part's bad on the radio or if the antenna is just not hooked up. It does have a horn button on it, so the horn works. So every single thing works, guys, except for the antenna on that radio. And again, this does have power steering. It's got power front disc brakes, 308 posi in the rear. It does have a built 350 with a 4-barrel. We also put brand new rear coil springs on the back. So this thing really sits nice and really drives nice down the road. Springs feel good on it. Front suspension feels real good as well. Our steering is nice and tight. Speedometer works well. Here's our brakes. Again, they're disc brakes, so no pull left or right. We have a nice full pedal. Transmission has a nice firm shift. Really cruises nice down the road, guys. I mean, we have a terribly windy day today and it's going great down the road. In my opinion, it definitely does not need an alignment. Steer straight. 4-barrel kicks right in. Here's our brakes again.